And you can learn more about the series by going to our website, gitmo.cgtnamerica.com. The series takes a look at the history, present, and possible future of Guantanamo Bay Detention Center. The person who did that amazing piece from Guantanamo joins us in the studio, Yasmeen Alamiri. So much I want to ask you, but first of all, we started with nearly 800 detainees, 45 right now. President Barack Obama could not keep his promise of shutting down Gitmo, but surely from nearly 800 to 45, they must see this as progress.
Sure, you're absolutely right. When it comes to numerically, I think it's been an achievement for the Obama administration, because he came in with 242 detainees under his watch in Guantanamo Bay. Now we have 45. It likely will be less than that in the coming days. I know Guantanamo lawyers are working to get it right under the wire by the time that President-elect and then President Trump will be sworn in on Friday at noon. So I think it is numerically a win, but he made the promise that he will close the facility within 1 year.
So that was my next question. What is going to happen under the Trump administration with Gitmo? Can he shut it down? In fact, he has said he wants to load it up with more detainees.
Exactly, load it up with some bad dudes. So we don't know who those people are or how he'll do that. But I mean, we don't know much about what the Trump administration is looking at towards Guantanamo policy, but what we do know is he will not take the same stance as the Obama administration in seeking to close the detention facility. I mean, quite the opposite. He said that he wants to keep whoever's detained there detained, because he doesn't want to see them back on the battlefield. And this is though we're working on very little policy that's been released from the Trump transition team. I think very early on, we can't expect him to make early promises or policy statements on Guantanamo the way that President Obama did. I think he's very focused on things like healthcare and other things, and less on Guantanamo. What we do know is he likely will not try to shutter it anytime soon. It's also his staff around him that we've heard from so far have a similar point of view.
Yasmeen, finally, I have to ask you, you were among the last group of journalists to visit Gitmo right before the election. Your personal observations, what was it like? What did you see? What were the conditions like?
Sure. I mean, it was fascinating because on one hand, the detainees who have access, if you're compliant as a detainee, you have access to over 200 channels on television. So they were fully aware of what was happening with the election. They were following it. They knew exactly who Donald Trump was. They knew exactly who Hillary Clinton was. And so they knew exactly what was happening with the election, and they had a point of view. And so I think the idea of a Donald Trump administration gave them a lot of anxiety, but they were hoping that they would get in under the wire and be released under President Obama. And I think that for them, they were in high hopes. On the other side, there were the people that were staffing the detainee prison area, and they actually really had a lot of hope that they would be the last round of people there. I think everybody had a lot of, I guess, the sentiment that they would be the last round, and it would be closed soon.
Great job. Great reporting, Yasmeen. Yasmeen Alamiri, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.